What's going on, everyone? Quick little intraday live look into the markets here. So I'm just scanning through stocks, trying to get ready for tomorrow. Don't like what I seen today. Yesterday was such a beautiful day for the bulls. What we did yesterday collectively, the Dow, the SPY, the IWM, the triple Qs, the Nasdaq 100, all the stocks pretty much were moving together, really, clearing out some supply. And it looked like it was setting up, like it really did. We all knew that we had the CPI data numbers coming in. We all knew that inflation was going to be high. We knew that it was probably going to be a tick or two over, which it was. But we were, you would assume that that was already priced in, right? You assume that there's no shock there. There's no shock that inflation is gonna run hot for a little bit, right? I mean, we haven't even started to raise interest rates, which I don't think that's going to help anything. I mean, we're talking about quarter percent interest rate hikes or 0.50% interest rate hikes this year. I mean, that's not even going to put a dent in the inflation. So I don't think the Fed really knows exactly. I think they're just kind of just doing what they need to do. So the office, is kind of like the Fed has this under control. But with all that taken into consideration, let's just look at the charts here on Affirm. So we know that Affirm is going to report after hours, and they just had the rug pulled on them. So down 20% before they've even reported. A couple of things I think of when I look at this is does a firm already know what's happening? Okay, did someone, and is illegal as it is, or unethical as it is, but does a firm or some institution have some tip that a firm is going to miss? Do they have some inside knowledge that, hey, maybe we are going to go into a third leg down here on a lot of stocks, and the rally that we had over the past few days is just, a little bit of a relief rally, just a little bit of a dead cat bounce before we push lower? Are things underneath the covers a little bit, more dirty than we all are being led to believe? It's entirely possible. Or is this just people really panicking, looking at the market, getting fearful, seeing stocks go down, and wanting to sell out before they get the rug pulled on them, just in case that a firm happens to sell off? Now, here's what I want to take a look at. Yesterday, we had a great day. We did move up into this upper channel here on the linear regression line. I thought we had room to stretch, and we did stretch today. Okay, we stretched all the way to the 50-day moving average at around $85. Okay, this is perfect. But what I do not like is that we were rejected very, very harshly at the 50-day moving average. If you know anything about technical analysis, or you're just starting to learn about it, the 200-day moving average is like the granddaddy of them all. Okay, if we're trading below the 200-day moving average, typically we are bearish. We are more selling than buying, right? Yes, you're going to have your green days, you're going to have your rallies. Maybe you can day trade this for a little bit. Overall direction is going to be down. If we're trading underneath the 50-day moving average, this is like the son of the father, right? This is like the prince. This is the second in command here. The 50-day moving average is definitely a level that you want to be over if you're looking to hold stock long. Definitely would not be holding any stock long or starting a position underneath the 50-day, underneath the 200-day moving average, let alone the 50-day moving average. So with that being said, we came up and we tagged this level and we were rejected. So we did get caught. We caught a bid down here at the lower Bollinger Band. We've kind of just been riding this lower Bolly Band, for feels like months now, right? 2 or 3 months. So we've just been kind of just riding this down. The 5 and 10-day moving average finally got the crossover this week, which was very, very bullish for the stock, and that max potential of 85 came into play. So if you did start accumulating down here, or you were looking for a short-term swing trade here, you definitely got it, and you definitely were able to make some money on this trade. So congratulations on that. But if you were just trying to load down here to play all the way back up, not so smart. This is not a time or environment where you just want to be throwing on long swing trades, not until we get over the 50, not until we get back over the 50 and the 200-day moving average. Okay. So until we do that, just treat it as a scalp, treat it as a day trade, treat it as a short-term trade, weekly trade. Just make your money and kind of reassess the situation as we continue to move higher. So with that being said, it's still yet to be determined what's going to happen on earnings. Could we just catch a bid down here right around this $50 mark, kind of wash out on earnings and then immediately get all this back? That would be very, very nice. I would be extremely bullish for the stock if we were able to reverse this. Now, if we do not reverse this move intraday that we have here, I think that there could be more selling to come. Perhaps another leg down on a firm. And we really need to look at the weekly chart to kind of see where we're going to go. So we have these most recent weekly lows at 47. That's also going to correlate back here in May at 46. So I'm going to go ahead and draw like a little trend and support line here, right around this $46 mark. Okay. So if we do sell off, if we do sell off on earnings and they sell the earnings, I'm going to be looking for this to catch right around 46. Now, if we do overshoot 46, we could potentially come down to 39. What I would wait for is consolidation and then a break back up over 46. And then as soon as we can break 46, I would let it consolidate in this range and prove to us, right? This is a stock, we don't have to jump to buy things. We don't have to FOMO into things. Stock wants our money. Well, the stock needs to prove to us that it can hold itself above water. I'm not just going to buy it just because we shot back up after selling off after earnings. I want it to prove to me, hey, I'm strong enough here and I'm ready to start making my push up. Put your money in me because I'm going to pay you, right? So make sure that we don't FOMO into this right now. Just, nasty sell off and then big wick up, big wick down. A lot of indecision going on here. This is just indecision going on here on this weekly candle. It's like, bulls are hesitant to buy in because they don't know, are we going lower? Bears are trying to push this down, but because of the market's so volatile, they're getting spikes and they're getting bounced out of their positions. Just be careful, especially about playing earnings, and I don't care about, if you have a straddle this or strangle that, guys, just be careful. Okay. We're already down 20% on the day. I mean, it could go down another 10%. It can go back up 20%. It's a crapshoot right now. You really want to let the chart kind of tell you what it's going to do. What I do not like is after, weeks and weeks of selling, this is just like a 2-3 week bear flag, right? So if we kind of look at it, yes, a lot of selling pressure down, and now we just kind of flagging here to the top side. And are we going to break down and put in that next leg lower? A lot is to be determined. All I know, very, very stressful market, very, very hard to kind of set your feet and get situated. I still think it's a cash flow market, meaning pick your spots intraday, day trade, scalp where you can, scalp. It's not really too safe. Hey, let me hold the position overnight. Let me see what it's going to do. No. Or hey, this has been selling off for quite some time. If I just buy here and hold, I'm going to be good. Yeah, but what if you're not good? What if you're not good? It's easy to say, yeah, these are lows and we can just buy these lows and we're going to go higher. Maybe we do and maybe we don't. But do you want to be on the other side if we don't, right? Do you want to be stuck in this for 3 to 6 more months, 9 months, 12 months if we don't? So why guess, right? We're not in the guessing game. Let the stock tell us it's time to buy. Let the stock tell us it's time to sell. I hope that video helps you guys. If you guys do want more information, join my Discord down in the description box below. Also, subscribe to my channel, drop me a like, leave me a comment. I will see you guys all in the next trading video.